Number 3. Third Evo is being added to the collection. 1001th place. The best score you've ever seen. Let's hold it. Claim our blooming rewards. We got legendary boost parts as well. Is that boost parts on everything? Anyway, before we jump into the car itself, I very much wanted to show you some of the other cars we're going to be unlocking. Mainly the new one that we can now finally see. This car is set after Gamescom Bugatti Divo Magma Edition. A Bugatti Divo in touring car spec. That's not too shabby, I wouldn't say. While we're here, we may as well buy up some of the cars because they're pretty cheap this week. I actually only have one plane in here to get, so I'm actually going to buy this bundle. It's, again, 100k, which in the crew is all but 2 races, probably. And the player's choice, which, by the way, is pretty good, pretty accurate, to be honest. The MC12 is a very good car. For example, the Drift Rough that we were speaking about, and also the Eldorado and the Hub 1. They're all fantastic cars, and I only need one of them, which is the Charger. So again, we're going to buy that because it's on discount. And I think we're going to buy some tires as well because these are looking nice. Nice green stripe. I hope there's a blue one because that'll suit the Evo really, really well. But that's not exactly the vehicle I was planning to use. Let's drop down. Oh, balls to it. This isn't right. This is the wrong Evo. We need the new Black Knight. So again, realistically, is there going to be much difference between these 3 vehicles? I believe the Red Fury was slightly faster and it makes a better noise. So it might be cool to hear the differences. It does make me wonder if this car does have a different sound. Is it going to sound more like the original, or is it going to sound more like the Red Fury? My bet is the Red Fury. Let's favorite it and select it. Here she is in the flesh. And she sounds just like the Red Fury. Oh, hang on. I take it back. It sounds different. I think that sounds... Let me switch. Yeah. It sounds different. They've changed it a little bit. Let's now compare it to the standard one. I think it'll sound more like this, but this doesn't do the pops. So that's the standard. And then we'll switch back to the other. It's different. All 3 sound different. That is pretty sweet. I appreciate that a lot. You have no idea. Very much so. So we're going to set a waypoint to this because I want to give it a quick drive, see what we can get of it as a standard, because I'm not too sure there's going to be anything we can do to it, but we're going to try. Hello? Are you trying to block me? What are you doing? You absolute maniac. Anyway, so my hope with this vehicle is that it has a way for us to change the color a little bit. And what I mean by that, I was mentioning before, at least Corey suggested, with this car, to make it a little bit different from the standard one, we should at least be able to, if we have the original, change the color of the pinstripes around it. But I think if there's a chance, there might be a chance that this one, we can change the color of the pinstripes, because it is called the Black Knight Edition, right? So in my head, maybe we can change it. Interior-wise, exactly the same. Nothing that can really... Ooh, the blow-off noises. Excuse me, Mr. Porsche man. Are you not upgraded? Because it seems like you're being decimated by the Evo and it's still standard. You just drove into the house as well. How do you know where I'm going? Are you stalking me? I think this is probably the biggest journey that most people make in LA, to be completely fair. It will take much longer in real LA, I'll tell you that much. Right. Into my house. I know you would love to move that boat, but that's my favorite boat. You know, it's the one I go for every single time. All right, customization. We have no options on color or visual parts. None whatsoever. We do have livery, though, so we can actually, again, customize it by changing the livery. And my hope this time, maybe, is that we can put a livery over the blue part and not actually the black part. But it doesn't look like it's going to be the case because I'm looking at other people's liveries. And you know what? That is a pretty sweet livery. It's kind of... Oh, it makes it gloss as well, which definitely looks better. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it gloss a little bit. But no, I think that's pretty much it. It's just going to stay the blue. I wonder if we're actually going to get a blue and white. Pretty cool. That's a full carbon there. That is a pretty cool idea. No, I wonder... Hang on a second. What? Who did this? You're quicker than me. Jeez. What? How did you... Oh, wow. This is a beautiful color. I wish the front was a little bit black there as well to change it up. So this is basically all we can do. This is essentially all we can do for the Evo. Honestly, the guy that made the wrap, by the way, for my car, I'm definitely going to equip that to this car. Thank you so much for that. But what I would like to ask is if you make a gloss black version, because that seems to look the absolute best. But now I'm going to jump online with my boy Corey. He does articles for the Knobheads website. If you haven't actually checked that out, there's always a link in the description. Look at this.
Logo on it.
Someone made this livery. Look,
no way.
Look at the back at the end. They've actually made the Knobheads logo as well.
I think, oh my god.
That's amazing. Like, it looks really good as well. Red Fury versus the Black Knight. I don't know why it's called the Black Knight, like the Blue Knight or something like that. Like, you can't actually change the color like we thought we might be able to or something, but oh well.
The blue boy.
The blue boy versus the red boy. So essentially we're just going to do a drag race down here. We're both pretty much fully upgraded. I mean, I'm not on yellow parts or anything. Pretty much went for a base kind of level car. Again, I've got a Red Fury myself, so I can compare the stats in a second. But, all right. Oh my god, I'm just wheel spinning.
I know, same.
All right. I did NOS, so you can use it as well.
Oh, you use NOS? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. We'll do it again. We'll do it again after this one, but I think, honestly, they're going to be about the same. Like, that would just make sense. I think they are faster than the standard Evo, though.
I think I just pulled ahead of you. Oh, maybe because of the...
You did. Okay, we'll do it again without NOS. So the sound is different as well. I did a comparison quickly. All three sound different. So it sounds more like the standard one, but it still has all the pops and stuff. So it's a little bit different. I quite like that. I hope that they do that with the Devo as well that's coming out.
Are you ready?
Yep. Okay, wheel spinning. No NOS yet.
Oh my god, the wheel spin.
Oh my god, are you actually pulling?
I think I am. I have a NOS.
I think you might be pulling. I can't quite tell. It's hard to tell. How fast are you going?
199 or 200. 205, 207.
Okay, so you're going slightly faster. I don't think you're pulling per se.
Yeah.
We'll do one more. One more.
Oh no, we've got to...
Well, it's the thing, it's going to draft them now if I'm near them. Is there a race that we can do that's like straight, maybe? Let's see anything. I have to weave through these guys, but...
NOS.
But pretty much, try and win. We'll see which is the quickest by doing a race.
Man, I
Did
just
you
hit
crash?
a park van. Yeah, it was the green one. That's what it was.
You stuck behind him again. It's the police, mate. 2019 police.
40 instantly after playing this game again. Just handles so much better than Payback.
Oh, yeah. They handle like actual cars, but they're still arcade, but like, you know how they're going to actually drive. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I noticed the wings are slightly different as well. So mine's like a double blade wing.
Yeah. Mine's like this carbon kind of thing you'd find at Need for Speed.
They're going to make like this, basically the Power Rangers car. There's going to be a green one and a yellow.
Yeah. It's the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Adventures. We've got a
Oh my god!
Oh, no!
I'm beeping the horn. You know what? I wouldn't mind a collection of Evo 10s. They're supposed to be making the Evos again soon. Like, they stopped.
Really?
They made the final edition, which was... I think there's actually one in the UK. There's one of 5 in the UK or something for sale.
Make it the Red Fury or the Blue Knight edition.
Don't tempt me.
Well, knowing you actually would.
You know, the Evo 10 is just one of those cars, like, it's a decent price to the point where you could do that kind of stuff to it and you wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
I see so many of them on Instagram. Yeah, them on the straight section. Wait, you just dropped a second somehow on a straight and I'm way behind you. What the hell's the game doing?
I don't know.
Boom! Oh! And I come to realize that they're about the same.
Yeah. So yours like grey at the back?
Yeah, that's the wrap, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So some people have made really cool wraps. Well, probably some of my favorite wraps on this car. People have made it gloss black and it looks so much nicer. So much nicer. But yeah, other than that, it's absolutely nothing you can do. Just like the Red Fury. There's nothing you can do.
I wonder if the guys made the exact same wrap, but like in red.
Oh, that's worth looking. Yeah.
I'll do that in a minute.
All right, cool.
Oh my god!
Netcode.
Would have won that.
Netcode. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Bloody cheated. You did it. You poured a Matthew on me, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. So yeah, pretty much they're about exactly the same as each other. So if you missed out on the Red Fury, you're not missing out on much at all if you got this one. So there
Unless
you go.
you're like, unless red's your favorite color.
Unless
that way.
red's your favorite color. Full green parts. Thank you. Anyway, the bit you've been waiting for that I haven't showed yet. We want to compare the top Trump stats. So, not Donald Trump. The Black Knight is 800 horsepower maxed out, and the Red Fury is 650. The car handles the exact same. It's got 800 horsepower, but
Really?
the top speed is the same. The handling's supposedly a little bit easier as well.
Huh.
What? Okay, so there is a difference to them. It is literally like top Trumps. Yeah, so the normal Evo 10, 650 horsepower maxed out. They all have the same top speed, but this has 800 and the handling's supposedly easier. That's really odd.
I don't know if he has or not. I don't know. I can't see any.
Maybe he made it so he rushed it so he could get it on there for when the car come out.
Oh, because he knew you'd be doing. Yeah.
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 Yeah. 0 to 60 is 2.60 seconds on the Black Knight. And the 0 to 60 is faster on the other one, on the Red Fury. What? How does it make any sense? A quarter mile on the Red Fury, 9:33, and on the other car, 9:47. So it's got more horsepower, yet it's slower, but it handles better. What? Well, there we have it. The new Evo again, which is, I don't know which would more people have.
Slightly worse.
Slightly worse. So yeah, we're using Red Fury.
I'd say the Red Fury most people would have, because that was one of the first ones that came out, and that was one of the first that people grinded for.
That's true.
You know
This Summit was so much more. It was so much easier. Than the others.
Technically, only 3,000 have one of either. So
True.
Not really.
True.
Yeah, anymore.
But I think less people will have the Red Fury because, as you say, at the launch, there would be more people trying. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Oh no! What have you done?
I told you, FIFA YouTuber did.
You're a FIFA YouTuber now. You've got the beanie for one as well. Okay, well, there you go. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in a few days when we're probably doing another summit, because that's all I seem to do nowadays. Until next time, peace.
Bye-bye.